Hey folks, I thought I'd just do a 2-minute update for you on natural gas as we go into the weekend, and there's a couple of interesting things. I did put up a video discussing it briefly, and there are a couple of other videos going back a few days where you can have a look at a more detailed analysis. What's interesting here is I've got the Oanda chart up here. So the Oanda ETF price is not the same as the Henry Hub natural gas price. It's a combination of the current month, and a couple of other months thereafter. I'm not 100% sure how they calculate it, and I don't think anyone else is either. But what is super interesting on this chart, and this is the reason I brought it up. Actually, it's not the only reason. I'm doing a lot of trading on commodities, including natural gas on Oanda now for a number of reasons. So it's good to look at this chart because I'm trading it, but also because it gives a different perspective on the price. If you look at UNG and Boyle and the Henry Hub and the various prices on the ETFs and whatever that you get from different brokers, they're all slightly different, including this one from Oanda. But look at what's happened here. Look how we've broken above this line, this horizontal line. We've broken down through this rising trend line, and we've broken up above that after a sharp dip, a sharp recovery, and we've broken and held above that line at 2.45. If I just zoom this out, you can see we had a one down, one up hanging man candle pattern. That's generally a bullish sign in this case. We've closed above that line, that sort of red-brown line on a daily basis, and we've closed above the 20-day moving average. That's this line here. So on the Oanda chart, it all looks very bullish. There's our current position on this instrument at around 253. So we're slightly underwater still on this one. So this chart looks very different, and I wanted to point out to you really the main thing here, and that's the break above this red line on a daily basis. It's a super important horizontal support line, and I've pointed this out time and time again over the many months that we've been trading this together. That's the 2.5 level, the real dividing line between the bullish and the bearish scenario. We have dipped into the bearish scenario, but we've closed back above 2.5, and we're now back in the bullish zone. So really interesting chart this. And if I zoom it out like that, it's always good to get a perspective from a longer term sort of view on things. And you can see we've broken down that sort of very insipid, really, rising trend line, broken down to back near the lows. And we're back into bargain basement territory as far as natural gas goes. There's our stop loss. There's our take profit at 3.5, and I think we might even get up to $4. So that's the sort of thing we're looking at. However, it's not to mean that that's going to happen. And there's nothing to say that natural gas can't drop down further and even get below $2 again. I don't expect that to happen, but I'm allowing for that possibility. So going back to the NYMEX Henry Hub picture on the day chart, you can see where we are. We're still below the 20-period moving average, the green line, the 200, the purple line. We want to close above there on a daily basis, and then get up into the 50 and the 100-period moving averages at around about this next resistance level, around about 2.8 to 2.85. We've talked about this level many times as well, another crucial level. It's interesting that it actually coincides with these two key moving averages as well. And if and when we can get a close above $3 once again, like we have done before, $3, although it's not the most important number, it's pretty key. And if we can get a close above $3, we should get to 350, 360 in pretty short time, and then perhaps even to $4. Failing all of that, of course, if we break down and close beneath this level here at around 2.2, then we could expect further weakness and perhaps a revisit to $2 again and maybe even fractionally below. Well, good luck with your natural gas trading. It's going to be an interesting week going into the new year. Thin trading conditions, volatility could be expected, or it could just fizzle out and be a damp squib. Take care.